party in
Everybody's
here.
dancing.
Let's do this.
I'm looking good for the press. If you listen to my show, you won't be depressed. Listen to the end and we can be friends. If you're really smart, you'll do what Zoey says. Hey!
This is a round 2 episode. Zoey says episode 8. Apparently, I'm wearing this blazer. It's a nice blazer from H&M and just a bra underneath. Doing something different with my outfit. I hope it's not like inappropriate and too bad for me to wear something like this. The reason I'm wearing it though is because I watched the last few episodes back and it feels like every single second I'm going from a topic to a new topic and I say, it annoys me that I can't just pause and then go into something else. I have to fill the space with like, I promise you I'm thinking about something. That's sort of like what sort of stands for. It's like unrecognized motor functions. That's sort of what it stands for. Unstandardized motor functioning. So this is a version of Zoey Says. I'm not going to do it. We can stand here in complete and utter silence while I wait for something else to talk about. Usually, for me, thinking of something else to talk about, changing the subject, saying something really offensive and then like pivoting really fast into something else, like distracting, that's pretty easy for me. So the fact that I say so much, I don't really have to do it. I think it's a habit. I think it's annoying. I don't think anyone else really notices. I say it a lot. I say like sometimes. Oh, I just got a text. Every time I get a text, I'm so excited. I have something to read. See? Like I'm so upset. It's what I'm thinking. But I'm clocking that tea, honey. So this is going to be kind of a quick episode. I just filmed the last one. I'm doing it again. I'm still going to post the last one because my tits looked amazing. So let me just say, think of something else because all I'm going to be thinking about is whether or not I'm saying that word, which we're not going to say. And at the beginning of this podcast, I talked about Whole Foods nonstop. That's such a boring topic. So annoying to just be talking about Whole Foods. No one really enjoys Whole Foods. This audience, the 2 people are not going to be enjoying me talking about Whole Foods. Like, it's just like, it's sort of a vanilla topic. The aisles in Whole Foods, there is a frozen foods. And the reason I brought that up was because I clocked it. I clocked that tea, honey, and I realized not going to talk about Whole Foods anymore. I have milked that cow till it was flat Stanley. So I am not going to do and it makes me kind of feel like I'm like inappropriate that I'm just like letting everything hang out. I'm wearing this top because I want to be more professional. Or this blazer, I'm wearing a blazer because I want to be professional. I want to sound professional. You can talk about clits. You could talk about clits. You could talk about penis, balls, vagina, all of that stuff. But you could do it professionally sounding. So I'm also gonna like work on and I feel like I have these words. I watch it back. I'll film an episode like maybe a week ago, and I'll watch it again, and I'll know exactly what I'm about to say because my mind patterns can be kind of predictable. Let me zig instead of zag. Hello. The other day, I was watching TikToks. There are a lot. I didn't realize AI is so funny. There's these TikToks. You've probably seen them. Everyone's seen them. These, damn it, old people and Black people kind of coming together and just forging a very unsteady relationship. like an old woman will be like, that hair is not real. That hair is thirsty. And then the black girl will be like, you're got one foot in the grave. You better count your wishes while you still got dust before you get, before, you turn into dust. They're a lot better. AI is so good at coming up with that stuff, coming up with like really good comebacks. I like can't remember all of the things, but I was on the train gagging, laughing, loving it. And it sort of made me realize, ageism is very funny. No one, I think, really cares about it except for old people. And even that, I think old people don't really care that much because old people hate whenever there's like isms. They hate whenever like people come up with stuff like homophobia. That's not real. Back in my day, and then stuff like that, like just new things that people are coming up with. Ageism feels like a very new thing. I don't know if anyone was talking about that 3 years ago. So it's nice that we're allowed to make fun of old people and they're sort of should be okay with it. I feel like if they're not, they won't really have much to say about it in a few years because they just won't be here anymore. You can also make fun of old people in their 50s. Old people, there's this old man who I work with. I always talk about work, kind of annoying. But Nikki Glaser came into the place where I work. It was crazy. Damn it. This man was serving her. He fought to serve her. He's like, I know her. One time I saw her at a bar and I said hello. I have a connection with her. I've known her. We used to be friends. So we were like, okay, you can do it. You don't have to come up with a different story. Like, you can take the table. It's fine. And in the end, you won't believe this. The guy, he got tipped $200 by Nikki Glaser. He got tickets to the show the next day because she was in town for a show. It was so much jealousy I felt because I love Nikki Glaser. I've seen so many of her stand-up shows on like HBO and stuff. Her roast, her Tom Brady roast, I cannot even tell you how loud I was laughing. I was cackling, feeling like she was saying what everyone else was thinking. It was ingenious work. So I was really upset. But what made me feel better about him getting those tickets and meeting her was making fun of his age, because I was like, he's the oldest guy here. That might be his last concert, so it's probably fine that he gets the tickets because I have a lot of concerts coming in front of me that I can eventually go to. This might be his last. He's got one foot in the grave. He's got old little gray hairs. He has a new hip he's going to have to get in a couple days. He's so old. He's a grandpa. He's a mummy. I fucking hate him. So it does make you feel better, ageism. That's what I'm... So now that I'm looking at... I wrote new grievances, new positives. One grievance... People talk with Latin accents now, or there are people who talk with Latin accents. It's okay, I guess, but it kind of frustrates me because being like Hispanic right now is like not even like easy in terms of the government trying to destroy families. So like a white person with white family members with like a nice house and, financial stability and job security, you just like talking like you're Hispanic, like for fun, like you don't really have that privilege. You got many other ones. So just focus on the things that you are privileged with. That kind of annoyed me. How often that's another grievance. But so far, I haven't been counting. I think I've been doing a little bit better. Because before, every sentence never stops. So thank God I am taking it in and going off of this with new and values that are stable creations inside of it, to be honest. And so my other positives, Disney World, love Disney World. Yes, Disney World. The Q's and the P's and H, W, and I. So Disney World is great because you get to meet Goofy. I was talking with someone about how, like, they love to go skiing. And I was like, yeah, like, for vacation, I want to go to Disney one day. I don't want to say I'm a Disney adult because I've never actually been to Disney World, but I would go there. Speaking of goofy dogs, when I see a dog, sometimes at my job, again, guess what? I have a job. I work. I talk about it. I work every day. I'm going to talk about some things that happen at my job. There's not many other things to talk about. You want me to talk about Whole Foods again? I can, but I won't. I love dogs. If I'm serving a table that has dogs, I'm touching that dog. No one can get mad. That's kind of all I wanted to say. I feel myself falling to pieces. Give it to me. This is going to be my quote. And I think it's kind of good. Give it to me. Wait, did I say please? I go stand in the corner now. That's my thing, because I think people should be polite too. Even if we're gonna be rude to the oldies, people with wrinkles and, bad prostates, we should at least say please, thank you, and yes. So I'm glad that I'm doing that. And this is all for episode 8 of Zoey Says. Thank you for listening.
If you're really smart, you'll do what Zoey says. Hey!